'Twas the evening after Christmas, and all the critters were astir. Excitement filled the hearts of many. For sim racers, the day was a blur. For there were shifters, wheels, pedals. Games would soon be underway. At least that is for some of you. For others, there was undoubtedly a delay. But come along and join us, whether you're new, amateur, or pro. I've only been here a month, but I have some experiences that might just help you grow. Ah, it's hot.
Don't you dare touch my goddamn radio!
What is up? Welcome back. It has officially been 1 month. Oh my gosh, 1 month on YouTube. Things are going good. Have you seen the subscribers? We did it. We hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'll tell you, last video I mentioned, the whole flannel thing about how I was gonna get famous on this and make money to buy myself new flannels. Guys, my wife hooked me up with a flannel robe. Check out the clip.
Okay. Oh, let's go. Let's go. What is this? It looks like flannel material. What is this? Oh my gosh. We have a flannel robe. Oh my gosh, I'm a king.
So that was cool, but the real reason you're here is to hear about how my month went with the Fanatec CSL DD and how I'm progressing, because I've gotten a lot better. Not only are we going to visit my progress, but we're also going to talk about things maybe you could do when you get your wheel if you're a new sim racer, because I tend to think that this hobby can be a little overwhelming at times and maybe a little lonely if you don't know the right place to start. So let's jump right in. If you've been watching the last month, you know I have been on live stream a lot. Most of that has been on Assetto Corsa Competizione. And guys, I said it right. For the first time ever, I've said it right. Mark it down. ACC can be a blast. Actually, I might say it's my favorite experience on sim racing so far. I can also tell you it is the most overwhelming. So let's start with the good. So first I'm gonna show you some celebrations because there have been celebrations this week. Let alone I'm not making P1 out here. I'm not the fastest one in qualifying. I'm not the fastest one on the track. I'm getting better, but I'm not the fastest. I am gonna show you a couple wins because I think that's important. Because if you're a sim racer already, and you have been for a long time, when a win is a win, it feels good.
Beard. I feel like those are the two corners. Jesus, that was scary. Not gonna lie, Beard, my heart's pounding a little bit. This has been freaking exhilarating. This is good. Let's go! P3, let's go. Yeah, good freaking race, dude. Oh my gosh. That was probably the best race I've ever had on my wheel yet. Thank you, Beard, for that race. Craig's like, there it is. He choked. I think if I hold my line a little bit better, then I can overtake here. Freaking good race, man. Good race. Holy cow. Good race. Holy cow.
And that is the feeling I want you to have when you're racing on Assetto Corsa or any other racing game. But as I said, ACC can have its drawbacks. Nobody said it was easy. During your time on ACC, if you were, especially if you are new to sim racing, you are guaranteed to get pitted, to get penaltied, to get DQ'd. You are gonna get hit off of corners because you cut across people's lines. These are things you just have to push past, and I promise you will. Do not let that scare you away from multiplayer and enjoying the game. And I know this is a popular topic in racing, but let's talk about T1. That big turn one, I have a clip to show you that is the perfect example of what turn one can really turn into. And I believe it's on Spa. The name of the track is Spa. Turn one on Spa. So dangerous. Here's the clip.
Great check right there off the get-go. I'm glad Davis there found a good spot to sneak in. Holy cow, that was ballsy. Whoa!
Guys, I literally I crap my pants. Now, If I really dug, I could find about 10 more of those clips for you, because turn 1 is crazy. And I know everybody knows that. Try Monza. Get on Monza, start the race, and just tell me how turn 1 goes, because I don't know if anybody's ever had it go well. Does it go well? Let me know in the comments. So now, that leads me to another tip for new racers coming into a game like ACC. I want you to know it is okay to race with no setup for quite some time. Get used to the way the road feels, get used to how cars feel and how to drive. There's so many fundamentals to racing before you get to those extreme details that we need to learn. And I think sometimes our veterans and maybe our people who have been in racing for very long have forgotten what that learning curve was in that first little bit of time. And that's not a knock on them. That's just saying, like, we're here at the beginning and it's difficult. It's already hard. And I dealt with in chat this week a lot of arguing about my setup, because you know I do ask for help and I do take help, but sometimes that help can be overwhelming, especially for a newcomer. So here's what happens when everybody overloads me. So don't take in too much information at once.
That's it. All right, chat's probably like, chat's going, Casey's about to lose his shit here. No, so here's what we're gonna do. I've adjusted it. So last adjustment I'm making today, I will talk no more setup with you people at all. I won't. I'm gonna start putting no setup in my title. No setup help. Undrivable is a bit of an over-exaggeration. Now you can turn without understeer. Casey just raced. Thomas, I love you. I'm going to cool off, and I'm going to get in this race, and we're going to have a good freaking time. Anyway, I love you guys. Add fuel. No, I won't do it. You can't make me. Oh, fuel is set up. If I run out of gas, I don't give a crap. Got tires? I don't know. I'm not even checking. I hope there's no tires on the damn car. I'm not gonna lie, I've never yelled at chat. It felt pretty good. Maybe that'll be our new thing.
Now, I know that was rough, but let me assure you, chat is fine. We worked it out. The next day I got on and I was just very upfront and said, hey guys, I don't want to do setups today. I just want to learn my racecraft. And everybody was very understanding of that, which is why I love this community. We had a great race that day. They let me just work on my racecraft while still supporting that learning curve. So that's what it's all about. So another big thing to talk about, at 500 subs, if you remember that wasn't that long ago. That was only like 2 weeks ago. It's been crazy. Me and my wife got on here and made a video where we decided we were gonna have a competition to see who could get the highest score on a gold medal on DriftX, or CarX drifting racing online, I think. However, what we didn't know was how damn hard the game was. So then we get into CarX and we live streamed for like 4 nights and not making much progress at all. And so then we start regearing it and we're like, hey, maybe we'll just race for highest score over the next week. So that's what we do. But here I am, I kind of cheated. I got into Assetto Corsa on live stream every night. It wasn't CarX, but I did get into Assetto Corsa and I learned how to drift like a badass. So here's some footage of me drifting like a badass. Yeah, so there it is. Not really super fair. Like I said, I did drift without her. Turns out the drifting knowledge carries over game to game. Now I know, kind of a butthead move, but fortunately I did win, and she does have to pay up. So that's just how it is. Yep. Hey, oh, hey, my money. See that? You win. That's how it goes. Also, don't forget to have fun. My gosh, if ACC is stressful, if you're doing other racing things, even if you're a guy that's farther in and you're doing low fuel motorsports or you're doing competitive racing, if it's stressful, don't forget to go have fun. This week we jumped on a live stream on BEAMNG. I had a blast that day. We got to outrun a flood. I got to shoot things with cannons, jump cars off of cliffs, take mountain passes. So much fun. So here's some footage from BEAMNG. Some dirt here. Something just fell off my desk. Things are rattling off my desk. What was that? Cool bridge. Oh, smooth. Please be smooth. Oh, it's smooth.
wall right a little bit. Don't break. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna need to take a breather after this. That is scary as hell. Not just the road, but the water. This could be dangerous. Imagine being an officer and following that and being like, what the hell is he doing? That was a nasty collision.
So the last thing I want to talk about, I feel is the most important, and that is community. I feel like 2 weeks in, I started to feel community and see community, and that was through things like live streams and Discord. And I started to gain people that I had fun racing with, and that's when it really separated the experience. And if you saw me celebrating earlier in those videos, it's not just because I won a race or I had a good position or a good race. I was racing along people that I personally am starting to know and enjoy racing with, and that is what is so important. So I encourage you to find community. If you want a good community, we are starting one in our Discord. It is linked in the description below. All of our live streams are community races. So everybody from the Discord knows about it and they can jump in and race on live stream, and it is a blast. I can also tell you that people who are new to racing or have been here a while are finding people to race with that they didn't have before. I've even seen people saying that they've been racing alone for a couple years and now they have people to race with, and it's this wonderful thing. So I just want to say thank you to the people in Discord making it great, giving constructive criticism to those who need it, helping out when people need it, sharing their artwork, sharing their sim rigs, and oh my gosh, I have to show you this sim rig. We have a channel in there called Sim Rigs, and some guy came through with a cardboard setup. You just have to watch the video, and I'll leave it to you to pick it apart, but here it is. So that's it. If you want to see more of my actual improvement and stuff like that and things that I've gotten good at or I'm getting better at, or you want to give me some criticism on ways to improve those lap times, I do live streams every day, and I've been posting some races, and all the old live streams are posted. So you guys can go check those out at any time. These videos, I want to be fun and informative. And I know I keep saying that's it, but there is one more thing. I sincerely want to thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. That is nuts. I did not imagine that a month ago, we're like 28 days or something. A month ago, I would post a video, a goofy video of me with my new steering wheel as it was coming in the mail, and people would attach to it like they have, and I appreciate that so much. So many kind words from you guys over this last month. And I'm gonna say something that I told to chat whenever we hit 1,000 on stream, and that is that when we hit milestones like this, I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna say, what's to stop me from doing this 9 more times? And here we will sit at 10,000 and have this same conversation. So let's head to the rig. I'm gonna move all this camera stuff and we're gonna go on another drive. Let's do it.
5 left of the crest, keep in. Into 6 right, into slight left. Into 5 right, short of the crest, 4 deep up, and 4 right, short of the crest, and 4 left, opens and tightens, through dip.